What is going on, guys? Sid here with another FIFA 21 video, and welcome to the RTG on this channel. So guys, I'm logging in a little late today. Had to get some stuff done. Very busy night last night. If you guys saw the previous video, you saw we packed an absolutely amazing, beastly Zakaria card in player picks. Absolutely wild, absolutely random. I am so stoked to see when that card, that Path to Glory card, gets boosted, right? Like if it even gets boosted to the slightest, it's gonna be such a beast card. So in any case, guys, I saw this Piszczek card and I'm just ecstatic because look at that card. That card looks so beastly, so godlike. It is such an endgame card. I am on my way to completing that card right now. And guys, look at how this team is progressing. We are actually going to use Christian Eriksen, right, in the cam position. Take Isak, put him on the bench for now so we can use this beautiful Martinez card next to Lewandowski, right? Guys, look at this team. Look at how this team has progressed through. Like, you guys literally have the catalog for this year, for this year's FIFA. You have 165 episodes of putting in zero coinage, pure grind with everything super. What a super hectic year this has been in FIFA for me, right? Taking care of my mother kind of almost nearly destroyed this channel, right, behind the scenes, because as you guys know, I had everything from going through rehab, physical therapy and rehab, to like physical for my knee, right? Taking care of my mother and just trying to play this RTG, right? Doing everything else as humanly possible to find the time. Guys, this has been super crazy, right? But we did it, and you have 165 episodes before this to see how we arrived to the point where we are today, right? If I wanted to right now, guys, I could probably, I don't know, I could probably do some insane stuff with this team, right? Like the team's already looking insane, but it's gonna be even more insane in the next couple of days, and we are closing out FIFA with a psychotic, like the potential for a psychotic endgame team. I am so ecstatic. The only thing we have to do is really get to D1, and I've been wanting to do it for so damn long, and it's just finding the time, right? This year has been so busy and so hectic. Finding the time and the lack of rewards, it's just been like over the top, right? Everything has been over the top this year in FIFA for me, right? Behind the scenes, right? And finding the time, coming down to finding time, guys. Like, if you can't find the time, you won't have an RTG team like this, right? So in any case, we are sending through the 84. The player picks helped craft this, like these two slots, like nobody's business, right? So the 82 to 88 player picks, absolutely brilliant. The 81 plus player picks, absolutely brilliant, right? So Piszczek was done, right, with very little investment, right? Because I had a lot of fodder. I got rid of the O-Block card that I was saving to send through in an SBC. And guys, we've got Piszczek done. I'm gonna put a shadow on him, right? And this team is looking so clean, so crisp. I'm in love with this team. Oh my god. And look at this card. Like, such a colorful FUT squad, right? Like, when you're looking at the squad, you have everything that is just so meta, so endgame. It's so beautiful to look at, and this card looks absolutely brilliant. So between Zakaria and between Piszczek, like, and Eriksen in my team, you know, we're still pulling for Eriksen, Christian Eriksen. He's a fan favorite. He's always been a fan favorite, you know. Come on, man. We've gotta try to keep some positive vibes going, right? And this Dortmund player, right, legacy player, is going to be so dope. I've used him for so many versions of FIFA. I'm so happy that he's got a 93, right? A 93 right back card. I was expecting that number. I was actually expecting like a 91, right, or a 92, but 93. It goes up to a 97 rated right back, right? So I am so either 97 or 98. I gotta recheck, right? So I'm having my coffee right now, and I'm just chilling, man. I'm vibing right now. Give me 2 seconds. Sip my coffee. All right. Piszczek is done. Let's get into a game, right? That's what we want to do right now, because I haven't tried out Zakaria, I haven't tried out Eriksen, I have not tried out Piszczek, right? So, we're gonna wait for these cards to boost up, the 2 live cards. So Eriksen, when he recovers, when everything goes smoothly for him, hopefully we see that number go up to 93, 94, 95, doesn't even matter. That card is going to be a beastly card when it comes time, right? Zakaria, that was like one of the beast cards in the game, like at the beginning of the FIFA cycle, so OP, right? So right now in the CDM position, so right now, looking at this squad, it is just so wild, so damn wild. I'm so ecstatic to be playing with such an endgame team. Wow, what a banger. And this is like around the time when FIFA just goes wild, right, with endgame cards, right? You have so many options in crafting an endgame team. It's ridiculous. Look at the bench, right? I did have to get rid of some high-rated fodder, right? So I'm not gonna lie, my bench is actually kind of looking a little dry right now. But let's get into a match, right? And we've got some climbing to do, because it was a busy weekend and I didn't really get a chance to play this game. I think we got a pack, right? Yeah, we got a small prime gold players pack. Can we get lucky in this? This would be absolutely like OP if we did, right? So we can't. We still got coinage, right? So when it comes time, like, we're gonna be able to do some amazing things with, you know, with the player picks and stuff like that this week. So if you guys are still playing FIFA, I know a lot of people have fallen off of FIFA, but if you're still playing FIFA, guys, we're gonna get some stuff done. But in any case, I've got some grind work to do, so let's get into the first match, right? We're probably only gonna play one match, because then I gotta take my mom to I gotta take care of my mom. So after we get into the first match, try out Piszczek. Let's see where we stand, right? But this video is going up. We're gonna get an initial impression on Piszczek, an initial impression on Zakaria, and an initial impression on Christian Eriksen. Should be good to go. Good times. Cheers. Alright, so I'm recording after the match took place. I normally do that. I take off the recording. I'm not one of those guys that can record and play simultaneously at the moment, right? Like, comfortably. So I normally do that if you guys are new to the channel. So this is everything after the match. As stated, you know, we can only get into one match. This guy's got an endgame team as well, aside from the Messi. The Messi is not endgame, but it's a good enough, like, feeling out match, right? To try out the cards. So we're trying out Zakaria, we're trying out Lautaro Martinez as a starter, right? We're trying out Christian Eriksen, and we're trying out Piszczek. So we are literally trying out 4 players all in one shot. And guys, right off the bat, it's the 14th minute in. We got through the feeling out process. He's decent defensively, right? My opponent's decent defensively, but Christian Eriksen draws a foul, right? He has a direct involvement right at the beginning, like 15 minutes into the game, right? Eriksen's absolutely beast. It's usually, it came down to the dribbling. So, you know what? We are pulling for Eriksen, right? I initially had put him on my subs bench in the last video. Didn't try him out yet. This is the first game that we're really trying out Eriksen, right? No, not really. This is the first game that we're trying out Christian Eriksen. But anyway, I gave the penalty to Lewandowski. I wasn't really thinking. In retrospect, I should have given it to Eriksen, right? Just because we are pulling for homeboy to be safe, sound, and healthy and crisp and ready to go and to make this live card absolutely beautiful. Obviously, FIFA's not real life. We're actually in reality hoping Christian Eriksen does some magic and he gets back to his beautiful, glorious luster, right? Because he's an amazing player. He's a fan favorite. Anyone who says otherwise, they're out of their damn minds, right? So in any case, it's 1-0. My opponent in this match, like, after I scored the pen, he just decided to stop playing for like a minute, and then he decided, okay, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna play the match. So then he played super defensively, right? And it was cool. It was cool. So I thought like we were just gonna have like a rage quit match, like after the first goal, but we got a full match in, right? So Muller on the left hand cam side, or the right hand cam side. This Muller card is one of the best cards in the game, right? Because how his stats are boosted in game, the way his stats are distributed in game, he's one of the best cams in the game, right? Absolutely does the business every single time. But Eriksen on this left hand cam side, he's really playing so beautiful right now. And I'm loving this match because we are essentially playing the perfect match of FIFA, right? The ping is great. The team is endgame, like completely endgame for the most part, right? My CDMs, right, are just godlike. Piszczek on that right-hand side, he's shutting down everything, right? So, like, I'm thinking about this team right now, and I'm, like, thinking of ways that I can make it better. There's only, like, 1 or 2 ways to literally make it better because I don't think maybe my left back, we can improve the left back, but it's 3-0 at the 45th minute, and we're essentially having fun, right? Like, there were a lot of block shots. Courtois was actually really good in this match, right? So there would have been more goals, but we're at the 45-minute mark, and this is a comfortable match. We are literally essentially playing the perfect match of FIFA, and we've got 4 players that we have just started using. We have literally just started using in our starting squad. Like, this is so wild, right? We've essentially, like, the teams like look so drastically different from the start of the FIFA cycle to the ending of the FIFA cycle. And look, 46th minute now, like right at kickoff, Lautaro Martinez scores a beautiful finesse shot. And guys, what more can you ask of this team, right? Like, this team is just playing so gorgeous right now. I'm loving how everyone's playing, right? Everything's endgame. Roussillon could be boosted in a couple of ways, but in the key stat areas, that he's good to go. You know, like he's good enough to go, right? He's acceptable, right? So we've got some coinage with the Jesus Navas on the bench, right? Because I had bought that card, so we've got some coinage to play around with, believe it or not. So that should be very interesting. I did have to send off my Desiglio to do the Piszczek. So right there, I tried to chip shot that, and Courtois gets a foul because he ran out. But this Courtois card, not for nothing, he was going pretty wild, right, in this game. Like, he was doing some magic for my opponent. So I did try to do the free kick with Eriksen, right, just to try out the card and just to give him some glory, right, at least in game, to show that we are rooting for Christian Eriksen. Guys, learn CPR. But in any case, it finally happened, right? Between Zakaria, right, getting Zakaria last night and trying up Eriksen for the first time, guys, just did the magic inside the box, puts it away, makes it 5-0, and there goes the neighborhood, guys. Beautiful group shot, and my opponent rage quits. He says that's it. He's had enough, right? So perfect ping. Perfect team, right? I love the team's endgame. The ping was glorious. The initial impressions on Zakaria, if Zakaria gets an upgrade, if Eriksen gets an upgrade, those 2 cards are going to be absolutely beautiful. Lucas Piszczek pretty much shuts down that whole right-hand side, right? That's psychotic, right? No tackles won, right? But it's the interceptions, right? So that's what registers, right? And especially in my playstyle, that's what ends up registering. So guys, yeah, as you can see, 12 shots on target, 13 shots, right? So Courtois really did the business, and his defenders did the business too. They came up big for him at times. So it should have been, technically, it should have been more goals, right? With the amount of shots that we took, but we took just enough to just do as much as much damage as humanly possible. But when my opponent said he's had enough, he's had enough. So guys, that'll be the video for now. This has been Sid. If you guys are new here, hitting that subscribe button helps. Notification bell helps. Likes, comments, always welcome. Guys, let me know what I can do to make this channel better and keep it growing, because we've just played a perfect FIFA game. We've got a perfect endgame team. Hope you guys are still playing FIFA, because there's a lot of goodies to go still. Peace, love, all the blessings to you and yours. This has been Sid. Woo! What a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. I literally just had my coffee, played this. I'm editing this right now, and I'm sending this up immediately. Guys, we just played the perfect match, and now it's just time, right? It's just time to grind up the D1.